In the Soil Diver Agro project, the focus is on soil life, and we try to strengthen this through adapted soil management. This presentation gives an overview of the first results of a case study in Flanders. A diverse and extensive soil life can have many advantages. They improve soil structure, make more water and nutrients available to plants, and they can play a role in the control of diseases and pests. Currently, many growers in our region use inverting tillage methods, such as plowing or digging, and these tillage methods greatly disrupt soil life, thus having a negative impact on soil life. In addition to tillage, the organic matter in the soil is also important for nourishing soil life. Unfortunately, we often see this organic matter decline in our region. There are already many initiatives by growers to increase that content. In this project too, we want to stimulate this and demonstrate the effect of it. To check the influence of this management, we compare a reference system with a modified system that would be better for soil life. This is done on both a conventional and an organic field. The reference system is an intensive system with practices that are still widely used, such as the use of inverting tillage and the use of artificial fertilizers, or in an organic system, animal manure. In a modified system, we therefore want to do more extensive, non-inverting tillage. In these trials, this is done by a fixed-tooth cultivator. We also apply more compost, and we are going to make more use of green manure or cover crops both in the autumn and in the spring, as suits best the crop rotation. So we do not investigate these separate techniques, but rather whether a more extensive system is feasible and what the positive and negative effects of this system are. 2020 was the first year where we worked in this way in a crop of leek, and the first results already are very promising. In this graph, we see how many earthworms were in the soil at the end of the cropping season. In the extensive system, there were 2 to 3 times more earthworms, because of more organic matter, but especially because of the exclusion of inverting tillage. Apart from earthworms, we are also researching other soil organisms, such as soil fungi, bacteria, and nematodes. For this, analyses are still ongoing in the lab. Of course, we don't just want to know what the influence is on soil life, but we also want to know the effects on the soil and the crop. On the one hand, of the treatments we do, and on the other hand, possibly of the soil life itself. In this first year, when leek have been on the field, we do not see strong difference in the yield. There is even a trend that the extensive system achieves a slightly heavier sorting. In addition, disease and pest infestation did not differ between the two systems. One of the disadvantages of non-inverting tillage is that there is often more weed growth, especially in an organic system. The total weed pressure is higher, but also other species occur. In this trial, these appear to be mainly short-living annual species, such as chickweed and annual nettle, which have more opportunities in this system. If the weed management strategy is adjusted to the system, the weeds don't cause large problems. It is also important to look at the effect on soil structure and quality. In this first year, at least, we see a slight increase in bulk density in the extensive system. On heavier soil, we therefore saw that the harvesting of the leeks was slightly slower in this extensive system. This effect can be different in the long term. In soil moisture, which has been a hot topic recent years, we see no differences between the systems. Although we already saw strong differences in the population of earthworms in this first year, improving the soil is a long-term story. It is important to look at long-term effects of the treatments. Therefore, after this year, we will continue these practices for at least another 2 years. After a total of at least 3 years, we will probably see more than we can say today. Therefore, you will hear more about this project in the years to come.